In this video we are going to talk about dividend stocks to buy and hold forever. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Investing in the next Facebook isn't necessarily the best method to find fantastic stocks, NYSE, FB. Rather, some of the best companies are dividend equities that can be held indefinitely. Several studies have shown that dividend-paying equities outperform companies that do not pay dividends. The fact that eternal dividend stocks have paid dividends for a long time is a huge plus. Furthermore, all of these stocks have a proven track record of increasing dividends. For many years, they have continuously increased their dividend payments to stockholders. Selecting the best long-term dividend stocks in 2021. That's why, during this visit, we'll present a list of the greatest long-term dividend stocks to purchase and hold, based on a set of criteria that prioritizes companies that can maintain their operations during difficult times while still paying consistent dividends to their shareholders. In our list, we selected the top long-term dividend stocks with a market size of at least $20 billion, a dividend yield of at least 2.5%, and at least 15 years of consecutive dividend increases. We also included a new filter, limiting our selection to organizations that were able to raise revenue in 2020, one of the most difficult years in our history. We feel a firm is worthy of income investors' attention if it can not only survive but also grow its sales and dividend in 2020. Finally, as of the conclusion of the fourth quarter, we sorted our chosen firms depending on the amount of hedge funds positive on the stocks. Number 10. Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin has a dividend yield of 3.3%. It pays out the smallest dividend of the 10 stocks on our list, at 49%. In addition, the company has increased its dividend for 11 years in a row. Lockheed Martin is the world's largest military weapons manufacturer. It still receives almost 80% of its revenue from the US government. The F-35 fighter jet is one of Lockheed Martin's most well-known products. In 2013, the F-35 jet accounted for slightly over 15% of overall sales. Last year, the budget sequestration was lifted, which was good news for Lockheed Martin and other defense companies. Number 9. Waste Management. The largest waste removal company in the United States gives a 3.5% dividend return. Over the last decade, it has increased its dividend payment every year. It has a customer base of approximately 20 million people. Its revenues come from a variety of sources, with waste collection and landfills being two of the most important. They account for almost 70% of the company's sales. And, as the world's population grows, the demand for waste collection and disposal will grow as well. This is a major plus for waste management. Number 8. Southern Company. The dividend yield for this electricity company is a solid 4.5%. It has increased its dividend payment over the past 12 years. It is one of the largest electricity generators in the United States, with over 4.4 million consumers in the Southeast. However, over the last year, shares have fallen. This comes after a hotter than expected summer. Southern Company, on the other hand, has a lot of room for expansion. The world's largest biomass power plant and a wind data assessment for wind farm feasibility in Alabama are among them. It's also constructing the first nuclear reactors in the United States in 35 years. Number 7. McDonald's. The dividend yield of this fast food company is 3.2%. The other amazing aspect of its dividend is that it has increased it for 37 years in a row. It has the second lowest dividend payment on our list, at 56%. McDonald's is still the world's largest fast food corporation. It has a wide range of applications. McDonald's continues to outsell its biggest competitors in the United States, including Burger King, NYSE, BKW, and Wendy's, NYSE. When, NASDAQ, when. But it's no longer just about food. McDonald's is putting a larger emphasis on coffee. It has already added new coffee items to its in-store menu. However, later this year, it plans to offer a McCafe brand bottled coffee that will be sold in supermarkets. Number 6. PepsiCo. PepsiCo owns Pepsi-Cola, Gatorade, Frito-Lay, Quaker, and Tropicana, which are among the most well-known consumer food and beverage brands in the world. Each of the company's top 22 brands generates at least $1 billion in annual sales and has established itself as a customer favorite. North America accounts for just over half of PepsiCo's sales, which are evenly split between beverages and snacks. The key benefits of PepsiCo are its well-known brands and distribution platforms. Last year, the corporation spent more than $35 billion on sales incentives to keep its shelf space, in-store displays, and product distribution in front of customers. PepsiCo's unique position as the world's leading food and beverage company also makes it a valuable vendor for its retail customers because it can act as a one-stop shop. PepsiCo is about 2 times the size of the next largest food and beverage supplier in North America. Number 5. Cisco Corporation. Cisco has a 43-year string of yearly dividend hikes, which is one of the finest in the industry. It has a 3.2% dividend yield. Cisco is a major food distributor in the United States that serves the food service industry. It agreed to buy US Foods, the second largest food distributor in the United States, earlier this year. Cisco provides a wide range of foods, from meats to fully cooked dinners. Cisco's reach expands, although it remains primarily reliant on North America. Cisco can enter overseas markets because 99% of revenues are generated in the United States and Canada. Number 4. Clorox. Clorox is another important consumer goods firm on our list. The dividend of this firm is virtually as high as that of P&G. Clorox pays a 3.2% dividend yield and has increased its payout every year for the past 36 years. Clorox was founded in 1969 as a spin-off from P&G. The company's consumer products portfolio includes a variety of cleaning, specialized food, and natural personal care products. Clorox, like P&G, sells its products in over 100 countries. However, it remains heavily reliant on the United States, allowing the company to expand its exposure to faster-growing developing markets. Nearly 80% of its sales came from the United States last year. Walmart, NYSE, WMT, the world's largest retailer, accounts for over a quarter of Clorox's revenue. Number 3. Altria Group. One of the best dividends on the list belongs to Altria Group. With a dividend yield of 4.9%, it is the second highest on our list. It also has the second longest string of yearly dividend increases, after only P&G at 44 years. The Altria Group is the largest tobacco firm in the United States. Its Marlboro brand is the most popular in the United States. It's also looking to expand its presence in the high-margin smokeless tobacco market. It does so by collaborating with Philip Morris, NYSE, PM, to sell a variety of products, giving it access to worldwide markets. Number 2. AT&T. With a dividend yield of 5.3%, AT&T has the highest dividend yield on our list. It has a 29-year streak of increasing annual dividends. It is one among the largest mobile operators in the United States. The number of smartphones sold throughout the world is increasing, which is great news for AT&T. AT&T has a low churn rate of less than 1%. It also entered the prepaid market by acquiring Leap Wireless. AT&T continues to be a market leader in a fast-growing market, with global smartphone shipments expected to expand at an annualized rate of 18.4% through 2016. Number 1. Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble is one of the most reliable dividend aristocrats available. Pampers, Tide, and Head & Shoulders are just a few of the well-known consumer brands sold by the corporation. Procter & Gamble's brands generate annual sales of at least $1 billion and are sold in more than 180 countries across the world. The company's products are able to retain strong market share positions and remain at the forefront of consumers' minds when they go to make a purchase thanks to nearly $8 billion spent on advertising last year. Following several years of lackluster development, Procter & Gamble is in the process of phasing out several of its underperforming brands, which account for around 15% of the company's overall revenues. The company's surviving brands, on the other hand, have shown strong sales growth and above-average profitability. The transformation is projected to be completed by the end of 2016, and it is the proper long-term decision for the organization. As part of its strategic plan, Procter & Gamble aims to return up to $70 billion to shareholders in the form of dividends and share repurchases over the next several years. Over the last decade, Procter & Gamble's dividend has increased at a 9.7% compound annual growth rate, but it has dropped to a 6.7% annualized rate in the last 3 years. As the firm transitions its brand portfolio and positions itself for more sustainable earnings growth, expect dividend growth to remain in the low to mid-single digits. Until then, Procter & Gamble is in excellent shape, with a payout ratio of approximately 60%. PG stock is currently trading at 22.6 times forward earnings forecasts, with a 3.2% dividend yield. Earnings per share growth can resume at a 4% to 6% annual rate once the company completes its portfolio change, implying a 7% to 9% annual total return potential. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.